Hello and welcome back to Joe's Math Tools. In our session today, we are calculating the circumference of our circle when we're using the diameter formula. Our diameter is a decimal number and our pi is equal to 22/7. And if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. We are going to begin by first writing out our circumference formula using the diameter. And now in our second step, as always, we're going to apply our substitution where we replace pi for 22/7. And that is being multiplied to our diameter of 34 hundredths. So now we're going to begin our multiplication, and remember that our 22 is going to be multiplied by our 34 hundredths. And we're going to do that working at the side. So 4 times 2 will equal to 8. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. We're going to now add in our 0 and begin multiplying by our 3. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. And because we've done multiplying by 2 digits, we'll add in 2 zeros. And 0 times everything, including both of our 2's, will be 0. So let's sum our numbers together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 0 is equal to 14. We'll put our 4, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 0 is 7. And we'll bring down our last 0. To input our decimal number, there are no digits behind our 22 in the decimal place. We have 2 digits behind the decimal point, which is 3 and 4. So in our solution, we should have 2 digits behind the decimal point. So we'll count 1, 2. And the decimal point will go between our 7 and our 4. So we now have 7 and 48 hundredths. And we are going to be keeping our denominator of 7. So now at this point, we are going to be moving into our long division. And we're going to be dividing our 7 into our 7 and 48 hundredths. Okay, so 7 will divide into 7 ones. 1 times 7 is equal to 7. 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. We'll bring down our 4. 7 can't divide into 4 since it's less than 7. We're going to add in our 0. And 0 times 7 is equal to 0. 4 minus 0 is equal to 4. We're going to now bring down our 8, changing our 4 into 48. 7 will divide into 48. 6 times 7 is equal to 42. And when 48 subtracts 42, we have a difference of 6. And I will stop there in my division since I already have 2 digits. I remember that when you are dividing, it's important to make sure that you line your numbers up correctly above your digits when you are dividing into that number so that when we move our decimal point up in our answer, we're ensuring that the decimal point goes in the correct position. Okay, so our circumference for the circle will be 1 600ths, and that's in kilometers, and we will include the decimal 2 digits behind our decimal point. Okay, so there you have it. Make sure that you practice and get some additional practice in with your division and multiplying by your decimal numbers. Remember that most of the steps that we use in these type of questions are our foundational skills that we learn as we begin calculating numbers. So calculating the circumference will be just as easy once you master these skills. And when you're ready to learn more about the circumference, make sure to return back to Jules Math Tools, where we make math easy.